Welcome back to part 2 of MongoDB tutorial. In part 1 of this tutorial, we looked at creating database and collections in Mongo shell and executed various queries on them. If you want to check it out, I'll add a link to it in the description below. In this tutorial, we'll be looking at how to query data from an uploaded file in MongoDB. You can upload files in JSON format or in CSV format. For this tutorial, I'll be uploading files in CSV format. Stay tuned. To upload the files in CSV format, I'm heading over to MongoDB Compass, create database, giving it a name movie, collection, movie data, create database, import data, select file type CSV, browse, file type or file type, movie, open. You can change the input type as required. Import. Now as you can see, our data is uploaded to MongoDB. Heading back to Mongo shell. To see the list of available DBs, we can type show DBs. This will show the list of available DBs in our current database. Now we are going to use movie. To do that, we can type use movie. This will tell the Mongo shell to switch to movie database. And to see the collections in movie database, you can type in show collections. And as we can see, our collection movie data is currently there. We can use a find to see our data in a collection. Now this is our data in our collection, but as you see, it is not in an easily readable format. To make it in a more readable format, you can add the command pretty. Now this format is more readable. To see all the entries that have a genre comedy, we can use a find command and specify the genre. Now as you can see, this query returns all the entries with the genre comedy. To see all the movies produced by Paramount, we can type in a query as follows. Make sure to close all the brackets. This query returns all the entries which have a lead studio as Paramount. If you want to find all the distinct years in our data, we can use that by using the distinct query. Distinct and then the field which we want to search. In this case it is year. So this query will now return all the distinct years in our database. If you want to find all the movies released after a particular year, this can be done using the greater than operator. Now if I want to get the count of all the movies released after 2010, I can do this by adding the length. Now there are 14 movies in the database that are released after 2010. To use a greater than or equal to function, I can just change this GT to GTE. Now this will include all the movies released at 2010 and after 2010. And as we can see, there are 34 movies released after 2010 including 2010. We can also find the movies released after 2010 by using the aggregate command. Now what this will do is, it will match all the entries in our database that have the year greater than 2010 and return all those values. As we can see, all the movies released after 2010 are returned. Now if we want to get the number of distinct films in our database, we can use this by using the distinct command. As we can see, there are 74 distinct films in our database. Now if we want to return all the films and the production companies, we can do it as follows. What this command does is, it will match everything that has a field film and a field lead studio. We can type it to see more results. Now as we can see, we ask for the film and the lead studio, but the object ID is also being returned. If we want to remove the object ID, we can modify the query as follows. Now only the film and the lead studio is being returned. As we can see, Fox Studios are presented both as Fox and 20th Century Fox. So if you want to filter out movies produced by Fox, it will exclude every entry that has 20th Century Fox as follows. It returns only the entries that has Fox in it, and 20th Century Fox is not returned. So if you want to filter out movies produced by Fox, that is by Fox and 20th Century Fox, we can use a regex function as follows. What this command does is, it searches all the strings that contain Fox irrespective of the case sensitivity. That's why we add I. See, now Fox and 20th Century Fox appears in our results. Even if I make it small, I'll get the same result as I have added I, since I denotes case insensitivity. As we can see, we get the same result. Similarly, if you want to filter all the films that starts with the, we can use a regex function as follows. As we can see, all the films that start with the are included in our result. Now let's find the top 3 movies rated according to Rotten Tomatoes. To do that, we write the query as follows. Now what this query does is, it will sort all the entries based on Rotten Tomatoes in the descending order. That's why we given -1. If you give 1, it will sort all the entries based on ascending order, and dot limit is to specify the number of output lines we require. Now since we applied a limit of 3, the top 3 movies will be returned. Now as we can see, these are the top 3 movies according to Rotten Tomatoes. Now let's try and find average audience score received by each production company. To do that, we use the aggregate function as follows. Now what this query does is, it will group all the entries based on lead studio and take the average of the audience score. We can see all the production company and that average score. Now if we want to filter the production companies that has an average score above 65, we can modify the above query as follows. The condition what we are modifying here is, after doing this process, it will match all the entries that have an average value greater than 65 and return those values. As we can see the difference in the two queries, this query returns all the production companies that have an average value greater than 65. To exit from the Mongo shell, we can type in exit. That brings us to the end of this video. Please leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you found this video useful. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.